Did you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Jack, the Manasseh Mauler Dempsey. If you want to call yourself the best, you've got to go through a... He is the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey. His fighting style is rough, tough, and aggressive. You can't hide from this man. Jack Johnson, fighting out of Galveston, Texas, one of the most intimidating fighters of his era.
Ding-ding from birth, they're off.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Manasseh, Colorado, presenting a legend of boxing, one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed heavyweight champion of the world, the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first ever African-American heavyweight champion, please welcome the renowned heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson.
They stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, all I can say,
all right, I
heaven
went
on
over the
earth.
room. I want you to protect
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Counter punching. The straight right just misses. I think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. That counter punch caught him clean. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heat. There's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire, man.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Idea with the jab, but does not land. Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Big whiff with the right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Good work. Don't come on. Do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round. Don't end what you do. Good work. Just stay back.
On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You've got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You got a swarmer on your case, you know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him, you've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it.
Recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Close for that uppercut. Catch and shoot. Counter punching. The jab doesn't quite connect. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. In that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Well, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it.
On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Incredible action from both of these heavyweights. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunches are the best.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
It's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blocks that jab. Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? Wait a minute! The Galveston Giant in real trouble now! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round.
What are you doing?
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs to knock out without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're going to get a kitchen sink.
The jab's working next round.
You got complacent.
Here's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
His stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fix. Nice defense on that right hook. The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like the match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there. Hold that thought! The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy? If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Switching off. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
There's the bell for round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense! What's he gonna do to get out of this trouble? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
There's that left hook. Punch, counter punch. And they figure out the combination to this save.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Nice counter shot. Block that right hook. Defense on that hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be
What are you doing?
absolute
Come on,
problems.
switch on, switch on. You've been coasting. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time.
This is the beginning of round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite. Look, did you see that? Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. No, Johnny. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What to tell them when they go to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very competitive round here so far.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
defense with that left jab. Perfect counter lands. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. That was the moment.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
No, Johnny. The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Been in fights like that. When you think you come up, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the
Good
sun.
round. Feel good? Good man. Dixon, you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
There's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter expending a lot of energy. Hold that thought! The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. How is this fight still continuing?
Recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That could never happen.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh no, let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the tournament's got to fight.
Completely. Get your job done.
Get the job
Just
done.
the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
There's the bell for round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
That hook doesn't score. Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the Jack Johnson! The Galveston Giant is down! Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four. You are right.
beat the count and are ready to go again.
Now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Talk about Johnson in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
If you put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. Now it's a tougher fight.
Hey, think about the defense on the end of what you do.
There's the bell to start round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
How about that time counter shot? Counter punch defended well. Couldn't land that jab. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
Now
That's what
it's
we talk
tough
about,
fight.
championship
You've got to be
material.
confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure it.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back in.
Here comes the 10th round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use fire with a burn.
Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they do? What are they telling me? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Blocks the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. Just the same.
26. Just get your rhythm back and then we'll go again.
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. Blocks the right hook. With the guard, and he is rocked. No way he survives this. Light heavyweight champion just got clipped. Now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the...
And down goes Jack Johnson. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.